Welcome to Becoming I, the channel that follows you along in your journey of becoming yourself while I share with you my journey of becoming myself. Today I'm going to do the tarot reading for the second semester per zodiac sign. I have no idea what is going to come up. I'm actually kind of anxious to see because I know intuitively that things are speeding up from June up to August, and then we're gonna start such a fast paced world change that probably by the time we get to 2030, we won't recognize the world. It won't be anything like the world we knew before. And that's truly how I feel. I don't know exactly the ups and downs that we're going to go through. And I think for everybody, they have their unique journey because you attract and you experience that what you believe in. So my experience won't be exactly your experience, but maybe the cards we're going to pull out today are going to bring information that is going to help you navigate and have a better understanding of what is going to be working in your favor and what are still challenges that you're going through and how you can navigate them a little better. So let's see what the cards say. Aquarius, welcome. Let's see the energies for you for the second semester of 2026. I usually take about 3 minutes to pull all the cards out because this is the astrological wheel. So we're gonna see energies for all 12 houses. It's a little bit longer video, so make yourself comfortable. Go make a coffee, get a drink, put on your PJs, whatever you like. Come back in a few minutes or pass forward, but I need some time to connect to the cards and pull them forward for you. Okay, Aquarius. Look, it was a little quicker than I said. It only took me 2 minutes, not 3, to pull all the cards out for you. So the energy ruling your second semester is justice. And justice is finding balance. It's not only finding balance, but it is looking at your life in an objective manner to try to see things from an outside perspective. The thing is, I'm going to try to reformulate this to make it clearer. When things are happening to you and you're emotionally involved with them, sometimes it is hard to have clarity and see the answers, because once we are used to that family drama or the dynamic of the relationship, and we cannot see something different happen, you don't expect something different from the people around you or of the circumstances. So that limits your way to approach it. Or you are so used to a pattern of behavior and responding to things that you don't consider anything else. So it's kind of your MO, so you just keep doing the same thing. The Justice card is also ruled by the number 8, and the number 8 symbolizes the infinite loop of repeating patterns. So usually when that pops up in a reading, it is a sign for you to consider whatever you're stuck in a loop that you have to break free. So justice is bringing balance back to your life, but it does give you a little bit of homework for you to kind of look at the circumstances with this objective eye, like if you were just an observer, because the observer standpoint is going to bring you clarity and new solutions or new ways to handle a difficult situation. Your personality, we have two very strong energies. We have the Emperor and the Strength. So it feels like very confrontational, very assertive, a hard person. The personality here feels stern, feels like authoritarian, an energy of somebody with strong opinions that really speaks his or her mind. And but I feel like this is not who you truly are. I feel like you usually would be more open-minded and flexible, but I feel like whatever is going on in your life, you have some circumstances that are hardening you in the second semester. I see here in your 5th house of romantic love and pleasures, we have the 3 of Swords, the card of betrayal, deception, frustration, lies, backstabbing. And I feel the 4 of Swords is the energy of healing, of resting, of recovering. So I feel like this recovering energy in your 5th house might be the reason why you are kind of hardened for now. It shows also here in the 7th house of partnerships, moving away from the past, letting go from the past, and looking something that is more independent. So I feel the energy of seeking your independence might be one of the reasons why you are more assertive. I feel like you have to stand your ground, and you have to have strong boundaries, to have the clarity, to work on what you need now. Your 8th house of your subconscious and shadow work and deep secrets, you have the energy of death. And death is transformation, is inner transformation. With the 2 of Swords, that you need to, it feels like a crossroad point in your life. And a lot of what you carry inside, the pillars that sustain you, the values of the things you believe, you're questioning them. Even here, your family life, the 4th house of home, you have the High Priestess with the Wheel of Fortune. So you are at a turning point at your home life, your family life, and this is making you question a lot of what you believe in, what makes sense to you, what do you want to do with your life. There's a lot of questioning. You're moving away, you're breaking free from your past relationships, and I guess you're questioning how much of the things you believe in are because you truly believe in them, or because people told you, church and religion and school and your parents and everything that you were told were the truth. because we are taught growing up that this is right, this is wrong, this is how you're supposed to do. And then it just becomes your ammo, and you stop questioning and you keep doing it. So I feel like here you're questioning. You want to find the middle ground between what you were taught and what you want to do, and your freedom, and break free. I think it has a turning point in relation to these pillars that sustain you. It's a turning point of you're questioning your values, morality, ethics, to a place of you really need to know what feels right for you. So I think this is a big change in your foundation, but it's your internal foundation. I think maybe you won't see these changes as much in your external life, because a lot of this is happening inside you. A lot of the energy that I see is your inner story, is your inner self talking to yourself. I feel like it's the narrative inside your head and how you're talking to yourself, and recreating this character of this meat suit that carries you around. And you're like, no, we have to defend us, and we have to be more assertive, and we have to be more have more coherence in the things that we're attracting to our life and what we're building and what we want. So I feel even as very Gollum from Lord of the Rings, we want you, precious, is that internal dialogue in we, because I feel like it has even this kind of awareness of the higher mind and the lower mind, or the two voices, the one that supports you and the one that make a case of why you shouldn't have it. So I feel there is a discussion inside you going on, that you have these different voices competing for what would be the truth and the honesty of what you're seeking. Your finances, the second house of how you earn money, you have the devil with the 10 of wands, and the devil is really good to make money. It really knows how this world works. It's really good at talking and convincing people to do things that you need. And I feel like you're letting go of the baggage, or of the burdens, or the guilt of... I feel like you're letting go of the idea that ambition is a bad thing. So I feel here that your finances are going to expand because you're breaking free. Again, I feel all this change, internal change from you, that is going to affect eventually your external life. But in your earned money and finances, you're breaking free from the guilt of working with what you love is a hobby and not a job. It doesn't make money, or the guilt of being ambitious and wanting more and wanting to invest in yourself. So I feel like you're dropping all this narratives that don't work for you, and the guilt and these feelings that would hold you back, and money is going to start to flow. You're going to see that this distinction on approach of your relationship with money is going to make a huge difference, and money is going to start flowing. Your communication is changing too. I feel like you're letting a lot out, was what I said. You're very assertive and strong, opinionated. So I feel like you're going to take very seriously your words and your commitments and your responsibility, and you're going to voice it, because if you said it is, you're going to stick to it. And I feel like you're saying things out loud so that you're going to hold yourself accountable for them. So this is a new way of expressing the way you feel, that in the second semester you're going to be very vocal about accountability and responsibility, and not only yours, but keeping people accountable for things they said and they promised. your health and everyday life, your routine, the sixth house of routine, we have the Queen of Wands and the Page of Swords. So I feel you're more confident. You're gonna be breaking free from habits that don't work for you. Is the thing that we talked about, coherence. You're gonna watch your habits, and I feel the Page of Swords is here ready to cut anything that doesn't make sense and it doesn't align with your need to stay focused. So I feel like if you drink too much coffee, you might change it for mud water or mushroom coffee or something different to try to keep your focused energy, but maybe not have the jitters from the caffeine. Or you're gonna work out more. I feel like you're ready to make adjustments to your routine so that you can maintain your focus, determination, because you're very assertive, you have a vision, you're working towards it, and you're very determined. So you're really going to invest the time to work on yourself. The Queen of Wands, I feel like an energy of I deserve to take care of myself better. And that is going to be your main focus. It's not relationships, because I feel like you're breaking free. And I think this second semester, Aquarius, is really going to focus on yourself. You deserve it. You're going to take care of your body, your mind, and soul. And anything that you feel like, I always did this, but maybe it's not the best for me, you're ready to change. Here in the ninth house of spirituality and learning and broadening your horizons, I feel you're taking back control. This is something that you're gonna invest, and I feel like maybe this can be in your spiritual path, as I said, on the thing of you deserve, and you reestablishing the values and the foundation of what works for you, the internal dialogue. So it can be claiming back the control of this inner dialogue in the spiritual sense, but I also feel that you're working with it in your material realm, your professional career. So I feel like you might be taking control of that too. Here it says that it is saving money, preventing scarcity, and because it's related to the Tower, I feel like you're breaking free from your idea of guilt around ambition and other aspects of your money relationship. You're gonna bridge the gap between where you are and your financial stability. I feel like that's your way of taking control of the material aspect. But I feel in both aspects here, I feel like you're going to be taking control of your spiritual path, of what you deserve, and working the foundation of your inner monologue. And you're going to be working with your financial and career related stability and security, because you are working through that inner monologue. So it's going to work both ways for you, but you're definitely taking back control. Your 10th house of work, this might take you away. The Six of Swords usually is the energy of taking you somewhere else. So you might have a job offer or an opportunity to move to a different country, to a different state, to a different city, a different house because of work. But I feel it can be just leaving behind something that wasn't making you happy. So you might just leave the job and go to a new job opportunity. But or I feel here for some of you, it might be that the Hangman is the energy of being stuck. You're not finding a job where you are, and then something is going to click inside you and you're going to say, you know what, I think I'm not finding anything because I am in the wrong place. And then you're going to decide to move. Not only a job opportunity could make you move, maybe you get a new job because you moved. You decide, I'm going to sell everything and I'm going to go somewhere else. And I'm going to I feel like I'm not at home here. Things are not working out for me. So I feel almost like because of this tower is when you feel like you're kind of out of options. It gets to the point that you're like, no, if nothing is happening here, it's because this is not my place. And I think with your career, you might become unstuck by moving to another place. Again, here with your relationships, your friendships, the 11th house of friendships, you have the 10 of Cups reversed, and you have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So what's what I said? I don't feel like you're going to be investing much time in networking and relationships because you're going through some deep transformation here in the second semester, and the focus is you. Here I feel if you give too much attention to friends, you might feel suffocated, you might feel like it's distracting you, it's taking the focus away or the energy or the time of what you could be doing for yourself. And you're in this transition time, maybe moving to a new place, and the whole thing is centered around you finding your place in the world. So no time, no energy for friends or relationships. The last house, the 12th house, the house of transcendence and the advice from the spirituality. We have the Queen of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. And the Queen of Wands is also in your house of health, which is the direct opposite from the 12th house. So your routine, it is a reflection of your spiritual health as well. So these are deeply connected. And here the Queen of Wands is telling me again that the energy that prevails is I deserve. And the Page of Pentacles is bringing the ideas and the opportunities. I'm sorry, pardon me. Ambitions, and I feel this word strongly here because of this. So I feel like you deserve more. You deserve to have your desires fulfilled, your ambitions fulfilled, and spirituality is helping you. I feel like they're saying here for you to realize that those things are not exclusive. If you believe in one, it's not that makes the other one less real. You can be a very spiritual person, dedicated and loving and caring, and you can be ambitious and having your desires and working on yourself is not being selfish. So I feel here the idea is for you to learn that you deserve to have your wishes fulfilled, and that's not being selfish. That once you're strong and secure and safe, you can help others much more, and that is what you're coming to realize here. I think this is part of the internal narrative that you're changing, that it's okay to put yourself first and work on your desires and ambitions, and a spirit is actually working for you to have the downloads and the opportunities for your manifestations to come to fruition. Okay, so this is the reading for the second semester. I really appreciate if you stay the whole 20 minutes here with me. If you liked it, please subscribe to the channel. Like and share this video so you can support me to keep doing this job here. I really want to hear, hold on a second. What are your expectations for the second semester? How do you feel the end of the year is going to be looking like to you? Oh, I'm sorry, I think my husband lighted an incense and I'm just choking. Anyways, this is it for today. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay strong, and see you next time.